EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football is on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week one. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week one of the NFL preseason. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here comes 3rd and 6. Tight end on the move left. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
They will run it over center with Swift. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A second down throw for Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
The home team's offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He's up close to the 20.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Purdy now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, Young. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there is a common phrase used in every defensive meeting room across the NFL, and it goes, tips and overthrows, gotta get those. And we saw it here. Why? When that ball goes up in the air, the offense is trying to swat it down. They're trying to knock it down incomplete. And what are the defenders doing? They're hoping that ball falls right into their chest, and they have a shot to come away with the interception.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Tyler Algier has a touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion left. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They bring the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The tight end Fant in motion. Out of the shotgun, Young connected with the tight end. That's Fant. The 2nd effort gonna get him the 1st down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They motion the slot man left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They send him right out of the slot. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here's a design, a dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. That is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Washington. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That complete to Algier. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Pass brought in by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Back to the air one more time. This is caught toward the side of the end zone for the score.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Young to throw on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. He'll get that complete to Ross. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off.
Both
but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out
on EA
to Mike
Sports.
Tirico.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Young. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the handoff, it's Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Young. A pass taken in by Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Young. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Roschon Johnson for the touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So that challenge, a successful one. Now Young gonna keep it himself. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. Past midfield. Inside the 30. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up first and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense, being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On play action, Young. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a 3rd and 2. The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That complete to Algier. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. So now this team's offense about ready to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout: too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
The tight end motioning left here. On 2nd down, Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st down is Young. He'll get that complete to Ross. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Second and a yard. They'll motion a tight end right. Throwing on second down, Young. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he will score. Game on. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the visitors are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This team's offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again here with Algier. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Algier. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground. They get 22 yards there, and that will be a first down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams, the tight end, is in motion. They'll run here. Man, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end, Fant, in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They bring a tight end in motion left. From the gun, it's Young. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The tight end Fant in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Young to throw on first down. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. 11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a first down.
And an Orlando first down.
To throw is Young. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and long. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll go play action with Young. A pass taken in by Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll try to run for it. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. Slot man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. The tight end Fant in motion. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Young. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.